Have you ever wondered which country possesses the most formidable military power in the world? It's a question that's been asked time and time again, and for good reason. The military might of a nation plays a pivotal role in maintaining its security and sovereignty. But what exactly constitutes this power? Is it the sheer number of soldiers in uniform, the advanced technology at their disposal, or perhaps the strategic brilliance of their top brass? In essence, military strength is an amalgamation of all these elements. It's the men and women who serve ready to lay down their lives for their country. It's the cutting-edge weaponry and technology that gives them an edge on the battlefield. And it's the strategic planning and decision-making that ensures victory, even in the most dire of circumstances. In the next few minutes, we will delve into a comparison of the world's most powerful armies. Manpower forms the backbone of any military force. It's the human element, the brave souls who sign up to serve, who ultimately make a military what it is. As we delve into the world of military personnel, we find a fascinating landscape where nations, large and small, commit their citizens to the defense of their homelands. Let's take a trip around the globe, shall we? Starting in the east, we find China, a titan in terms of manpower. With the largest active military force in the world, China's military personnel numbers are staggering. But China isn't alone in its commitment to military manpower. Just a short distance away, India too boasts a considerable active military force, second only to China. Continuing westwards, we encounter Russia, another heavyweight in the military arena. Russia's active military force is smaller than that of China and India, but it compensates with a substantial reserve force. Speaking of reserves, North Korea takes the cake with their largest reserve force in the world. Crossing the Atlantic, we land in the United States, a country with a smaller active military force, but a massive investment in training and equipment for their personnel. But sheer numbers do not a strong military make. Let's turn our attention to technology. In the modern battlefield, technology often spells the difference between victory and defeat. When we talk about military power, we cannot ignore the role of technology. It's the great equalizer, turning the tide of battles and rewriting the rules of engagement. Modern warfare is a high-tech affair, a chess game played with precision-guided munitions, stealth aircraft, advanced naval vessels, and cutting-edge communication systems. Let's take a look at weapon systems. From drones that can strike with pinpoint accuracy to intercontinental ballistic missiles that can reach any corner of the globe, nations with advanced weapon systems can engage their enemies from safe distances. These technologies, once exclusive to a handful of nations, are now proliferating across the globe, altering the balance of power. Next, we have communication and intelligence gathering. In an era where information is power, the ability to communicate securely and gather intelligence effectively is paramount. Satellites, cyber capabilities, and advanced surveillance systems play a crucial role in this. They allow nations to anticipate their adversaries' moves and respond swiftly and decisively. Technological capabilities vary widely from country to country. Some nations like the United States and China are at the cutting edge of military technology, while others are still playing catch-up. But one thing is clear, in the modern battlefield, those with superior technology often have the upper hand. Lastly, we look at strategy, the art of military command, of war. Indeed, it's not just about the number of soldiers or the sophistication of technology, but the effectiveness of a military strategy that can make all the difference. Let's delve into this element of military power by looking at different countries and their past operations. For instance, the United States is known for its strategic prowess, particularly in the realm of joint operations. The success of Operation Desert Storm in the early 90s, for example, showcased the United States' ability to coordinate massive, complex operations involving multiple branches of the military. On the other side of the globe, we find Russia, a country with a rich history of strategic warfare. From the strategic retreat and counterattack during the Battle of Moscow in World War II to the more recent annexation of Crimea, Russia's military strategies have often revolved around bold, decisive actions that catch their adversaries off guard. Meanwhile, China, with its ancient heritage of strategic thinking as embodied in Sun Tzu's Art of War, often employs a more patient, long-term approach to military strategy. This is evident in their ongoing strategy in the South China Sea, where they've gradually asserted their dominance without resorting to outright conflict. These examples highlight the importance of strategy in military power and how different countries employ various approaches based on their unique circumstances and goals. Now that we've examined the factors that contribute to military strength, let's summarize. Powerful armies are built on manpower, technology, and strategy. As we've journeyed through this exploration, we've seen how different nations leverage these elements to build some of the world's most formidable forces. Let's take a moment to reflect. Manpower, the beating heart of any military machine, is more than just numbers. Countries like China and India, with their vast populations, have shown us the importance of a large, well-trained force. Next, we dove into the world of technology. Advanced weaponry, cutting-edge communication systems, and state-of-the-art vehicles are no longer the stuff of science fiction. The United States and Russia are prime examples, constantly pushing the boundaries of technological innovation to bolster their military might. And let's not forget strategy. Nations like Israel and the United Kingdom have demonstrated that a smart approach, one that combines military intelligence with tactical precision, can tip the scales in the face of adversity. But as we've seen, these elements do not exist in isolation. Each feeds into the other, creating a symbiotic relationship that is the backbone of any successful military operation. In the grand scheme of global military power, it's clear that these elements must work in concert to create a formidable force. Thank you for joining this exploration of the world's most powerful armies.